1, 2, 3. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Headphones in.
Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Headphones out. Scream and shout. Headphones sideways.
Oh, I can't control my car down the highway. It's lengthier, but it works.
I was like, he's getting there. Yeah. Victoria McMillan posted on our Facebook. Facebook. Oh, you made me say Facebook. Facebook group 3 hours ago. I'm 95% sure I saw Jake / Isaac / Rachel / Horse Girl jet skiing last week. I'm a San Diego native and live right next to the Carlsbad Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it from the freeway. The Saturday they were in South Dakota, SD. Saturday they were in San Diego. Around 12:45 p.m. I was driving past and saw the jet skis out there. I even said out loud, that looks so fun. I've got to go to the lagoon soon. Maybe it was just a coincidence, but still so fun y'all were in the area.
What are the odds of that?
And then Anna Buffini, no way, that's exactly when we were jet skiing.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
That's what's so cool about Earth, I guess. Social media helps it, but just like you have so many like narrow misses, and so when they do finally like kind of even somewhat come together, it just like it boggles your brain. It's so cool when it happens, and it makes you think like, I bet only 1 out of every 20 times do you actually realize when you're near someone.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like, I was in the same Walmart as my kindergarten teacher.
Like, have I ever driven my car past Michael Jackson? I don't know for sure. No.
Michael Jackson.
I'm just saying he was alive for a long part of our life.
When you were driving?
Yeah. Well,
if I was in the
car, if my mom was in like...
When my headphones were sideways and I'm driving down the highway.
Don't be a killer, listen to Thriller.
Yep.
You like this? Rachel, commit to the bed.
Woo! Do Michael Jackson stuff.
That was stupid. I hate that I did that. Oh, my.
All right, edit. Anyway, pretty neat. So, yeah. Have I ever driven my car past Michael Jackson?
I'm just
Probably
saying,
not.
Probably not. Have you ever driven, like, wasn't there one time that
what
you went to...
What a, like, thought. Like, yeah, it's crazy all the coincidences we have in real life.
I was going to go Patrick Mahomes, but come on. Like, everyone hates the Chiefs, blah, blah, blah. Let's go Michael Jackson.
Have I ever had a waiter that's been a humpback whale?
We don't know for sure.
That's basically what you said.
That's the equivalent to what I said?
Has my dentist ever been the prime minister of Pakistan? I wonder.
Like, probably not. Probably not, but there's a chance. That is exactly the same thing. You're right.
Rachel, you say one now. Come on, get in with the guys.
Come on, we're just chopping up with the boys.
All right.
Has my garbage guy ever been Michael Jordan?
Yeah. Because it's silly that he would have that job.
Oh, it would be so silly.
In Kansas City.
I bet he'd make the trash bins into the big basket at the end.
He would dunk them in there.
Yes, dude. Come on. He dunks. Thank you. Rachel's going with the boys.
Yes, and?
Rachel's got it.
Yes.
What? Okay. But what about, didn't one time you went to Hy-Vee Arena and you thought maybe Joe Biden was there? Yeah. Genuinely.
Yes.
So, I'm just saying, why not Michael Jackson too? Back when he was alive. I bet he performed in Kansas City at some point. He might have been like, I want to go to Olathe for a second to see what these commoners live like.
And yeah, so maybe.
And we were just like, you know what? It's time for us to go out on a little drive.
Yeah.
And there's MJ.
Yep.
I'm just saying. So, if you live by the lagoon, we'll see you soon.
Has my toll booth operator... What's so funny?
I didn't know you had a toll booth operator.
His personal.
Good point.
That's a good point. These days are pretty electronic.
Good point, guys. Sorry. Roll it. Roll it.
I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. Pretty crazy though. This girl.
Pretty crazy though. Victoria McMillan.
Good job remembering that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whoa, sorry. Now I was scrolling Facebook, and this girl that looks like my cousin, it's not my cousin, but this girl's definitely pregnant, and my cousin is not, and not married. And so I was like, what in the...
She's announcing it in our Facebook group.
Yeah, what the... Hannah? It's not Hannah, so we're good. I'll get off Facebook. Okay, chill out, Jake. Gosh. Hey, big announcement from my neck of the woods. You know, the other side of the street. Got a call yesterday from Sam Severs, children's pastor at church. Said, Brad, would you like to coach Upward next year for Bo?
You got called up.
You have to.
I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. And I got to choose my team name. He gave me some options. The ones I can remember are Broncos, Spartans, Cowboys. Those are the three I can remember. What did I choose?
Spartans.
Cowboys.
Oh, for Bo.
For Bo.
Yeah, duh, duh.
So made a big announcement last night at dinner. Guys, I got a call. Bo's on the Cowboys, and I'm his coach.
You like pretend you're getting the call in the moment. Wait, who's this?
Who's this, Michael Jackson? No, it's Sam Severs.
Whoa,
Hello?
this is the... Guys, sorry, excuse me. This is the head of Upward for Kansas City real quick.
Just real quick.
Yeah, he's right here. Bo Ellis, yeah.
Yeah.
Bo, what position?
That's hilarious. I should have done that. Dang it.
I'm getting the call now. First round draft pick? I don't know. Bo, would you want to be... Doesn't make any sense.
Like, are you the best one on the... Yeah, I don't...
Shooting guard?
He's
Bo,
humble about it, but yeah. He
Bo,
probably...
could you play shooting guard? They say they need shooting guard. Okay.
He's like, I don't know what that is. But yeah. I've done a bit these days. I think we had talked about, like, what are the voices you do with your kids? I do a bit these days where, like, anytime they're acting crazy or whatever, I just pick up my phone and pretend like I'm calling some person that's going to come and take him away. Like,
Michael Jackson.
Hello? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Neverland Ranch, it's me.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Rachel, come on.
Hey, I already made the joke.
Come on.
You didn't laugh
Yeah,
at
it's
my
right there. Yeah.
version of it.
Hello? Yes, Ann? And I'd be like, yeah, the one with the pink shirt. Yeah, we'll be home in 5 seconds. Yeah, whatever. It's just like, no, Dad, no. They think it's funny every time.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah.
No, she won't see it coming.
Yeah, right.
No, she'll up a fight. You'll be fine.
Right.
I like that joke.
It's pretty good. And it's one of those things where they don't get tired of jokes ever.
It makes you a lazy comedian. You're just recycling the same stuff.
Adults will always get tired of doing the thing with the kid quicker than the kid will get tired. Like you can do that thing with a baby a million times and the baby's laughing. It's like, all right, I'm done doing that thing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
that's exhausting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, among adults or even like among spouses. Like this one over here, new material every week. She's asking, new stuff. I've heard that one.
Do the one where you say it's on us.
Yeah, no, I already used that. Come on.
It is true. Yeah, you got to like evolve your comedy with your wife.
Yeah.
But with your kid, you can go back.
Greatest hits.
I was telling Link Strickland, dude,
Yep.
I had a great time with Link at Peter's party the other day.
Link is nice.
Link is great. And I was telling him about the trick. Every time my kids get hurt, I'm always just like, let's go get the scissors and cut off, my ear hurts. Let's go get the knife. And every time they think it's hilarious. Like, no.
That we don't do that.
And they immediately just snap out of it and go play again.
Because you're funny.
Hilarious. So anyway, big time coach of the Cowboys. I'm ready to, I'm a coach. All I need is minds for molding. So
when does that start?
Oh, not for a while. I think maybe October or something. I'm not sure.
Wow, they're recruiting early.
Dude, yeah. Shout out Sam. He is awesome. I even wrote that down on my list. Like our kids had VBS this past week and our church does VBS so well. And it is such a huge machine and they do it amazingly. Like it's like it rivals Kanakuk. Like
really,
it's so well done. Like, and there's so many people that go to, whatever. And like that got over on Thursday. He called me the next Monday about like
he's already thinking.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just ready to go. Like he's the man. So yeah, really, really blessed by him. But I don't think it starts for a while. But he's like, all right, you'll be Mondays at 5:00 and Hattie will be at 6:00 for cheerleading practice. So you guys can do both of them. I'm like, he's on top of it.
Will Hattie be cheering at Bo's games? Or
No.
is age difference?
I believe it's different ages. And I don't even think they have cheerleaders for Bo's age. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe Hattie will just go over there by herself and just.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
But Rachel did a little VBS volunteering recently, and
I did.
sounded like it was not like you were at churches.
Maybe we didn't have the same people running it.
Was it a magnified theme?
No, around the world.
The whole world, yeah.
It It was
Okay.
around the whole world. Yeah.
So did they encourage you like, okay, dress up like your favorite?
Yes.
like,
Yes.
cultural appropriation.
Not quite that.
Yeah. Maybe you're like a safari person. Or,
Yeah. Except for they had t-shirts that you had to wear also to match the theme, but
Okay.
they did not match the theme, and the t-shirts didn't come in.
Oh no.
Yes.
The t-shirts didn't come
Didn't
in.
come in.
Okay. tell
Rachel
me more.
wanted to put like 8 t-shirts on. She's like, I'm Middle Eastern. It's a
No.
hijab.
No.
You didn't.
You
do
didn't say
Oh,
that.
Okay.
No.
No, that's not how it went.
Nope. She went around the world. Yeah.
And skipped the Middle East.
Yes.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So okay, what was your responsibility at VBS?
Well, at first I said I would be with anybody, so they assigned me to the 5th grade boys, which was like, ugh, the boys. But it'd be fine. I've got 5th grade boys in my school, and they're fine.
Did they know it was just you, not like
Yes.
you and your husband?
Yes, they
And
knew
they're
it
like,
was just me.
5th grade boys
She'll be
will
perfect
fine.
for that.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. So, but then luckily there were some boy volunteers that came like the first day of it. So they were like, we'll put them with the 5th grade boys. And
Okay.
like, Rachel, could you go to the 5th grade girls? I was like, yes.
Yes.
And then I had to co-lead with a girl that was already part of the 5th grade girls. And she was like a 16-year-old homeschooled girl that really acted like it.
Oh.
And I
really?
was her assistant
Oh, she
because
was.
she was already in charge.
Oh, yeah, because she was already prepared to be
Yes.
like the. Did she act like your person in charge?
No, she did not.
Okay.
Yet she was still leading the group. She's just very passive. And it was,
Okay.
she tried her best.
Oh, so she did still lead. Like,
yes,
in
like I gave her
action.
the opportunity to lead for sure.
Okay. How many kids did you have in your group?
Probably like 10.
Oh, pretty big group.
Yeah, it was fine. It
It
was
feels
definitely
like-
manageable,
Okay. Yeah, I guess 5th grade.
but really just unorganized. Like even the simplest of games, like 9 Square, they used a real volleyball for it
Oh.
for 3rd grade through 5th grade.
Yeah.
Which like my volleyball team, that would have been a nightmare.
Right.
That's hard to handle.
So like
Way too
max,
heavy.
you got 2 hits in.
1.
Yeah. As long as you get it over there, you're good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But there was someone who was good at it, right?
Oh, yes. One of the other volunteers was really good at it. Opal, the boy. Opal, the boy
Opal.
was really good, and he loved to be in the middle and just getting people out in not a funny way.
just dominate
Like,
'em.
yes, like jump serving from the middle at a 3rd grade girl. So she obviously can't get it back to the line.
Do you think there's some people who just like don't have the gene of, maybe it's not a gene, maybe it's just you don't get taught, but like of just like, hey, you change the way you play around different people.
It's so annoying when someone doesn't have that trait, whatever it is, whatever sport, whatever activity, whatever you're doing. It's like, take it easy, or like
Right.
read the room.
Right.
Really what it is, read the room, assess the skill.
Right. Like even like I play board games with the kids. I'm like, I even tell Hattie like, go a little slower, let Bo figure it out for a second, whatever. Yeah. Cause it's just like, you don't want to be spiking a volleyball down on people.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, they can barely move. Like whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Some people just don't have that. And Opal doesn't.
Opal does not.
Yeah. VBS is like it runs the gamut of like your expectations can be like, it can be so loose and like, so like that was chaos or like so tightly. And like, granted, our church is so big that like, it is a production. It is like like there's so many volunteers, which makes it like, I think Bo's class, I bet Bo had like 6 or 8 people. I'm not sure exactly, but then I think they had 3 adult volunteers and maybe like 2 like teenage volunteers. So it's like, yeah,
1 to 1.
huge, yeah, great numbers. Makes it way better. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, magnified. I don't know if I feel like that's like one of those like themes that a lot of churches are doing. So if anybody else doing magnified, we can sing the songs together.
Magnified. It's on us.
Yeah.
Yesterday, some things happened to me at the gym
Yes.
at Lifetime with some Lifetime stories, and I've purposely not told these to Rachel.
I was dying to know.
We're in our first stage ever of like saving things for the podcast.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Mhm.
We're gonna start with the not as bad thing. So this was I just never experienced this before. It's like very busy. I think I was there like at 5 p.m. yesterday, so it's crazy. And I was like on this machine. I had just gotten over there. I just done one set of it, and this guy was just like, "Hey man, how many more sets do you have?" I was like, "I was gonna do like 2 or 3 more," and he's like, "Oh okay." And then he takes like 2 steps back. It doesn't even get on his phone. He just like watches me.
Where?
I was
Okay.
doing.
Wait. Paint me the picture of what machine, where is he standing? What? Yeah.
I was like, maybe I don't need to be uncomfortable about this. Maybe this is just like gym culture and this hasn't happened to me, but I didn't like him. Just like, I was like, get on your phone, dude. Get on your phone. So the
Paint
context
me all the
is
pictures. Tell me about this guy. What's
back
he look
wall
like?
under
Yeah.
the TVs.
Yep.
It's the one where you get up against the half physio ball. your forearms on the thing, you're doing abs. Like you're bringing your
Okay.
legs up, your knees up, that
Okay.
thing. It's kind of by lat pull downs.
Yes,
or-
yes, yes.
So that's where I'm at. So that's where he snags me. Hey, man, how many more? Yeah, I was going to do like 2, 3 more. Okay. He takes like a couple steps back. He's like next to another machine. And I'm like, I see he's got a phone in his pocket.
So you're
Just
doing
get
the
on
thing,
it, man. Get on Instagram.
You're doing the thing where you bend down and come up.
No, I don't bend down. It's like
Oh.
I'm holding myself up. Like
You
my
bring your
forearms
knees
are
up.
up. Yeah, and your knees come up.
Oh yeah,
An
yeah,
ab
yeah.
workout.
Okay. And so he's like in your vision though.
Yeah, we're just looking right at each other. I'm trying to look anywhere else but this guy.
What?
Just like right there.
Go somewhere, like walk around, like pace around.
It
for a
wasn't
while.
like even one more set. It was like, I plan on being here for 5 more minutes. Oh, okay.
what
I'll be right here.
peeping Tom over here. What kind of gym, like was he a gym bro? Like was he
Not necessarily. This is probably like a 20-year-old guy. Not huge, not wearing a skinny tank top. Just normal looking guy. For sure. But because I got a good look at him.
Yeah. Okay, so then does that mean you did all 3 sets?
No, of course not. Of
I'd
course
be done after one.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Let me wipe. And I went and I wiped it off for him. Oh, I gave him the,
I was going to do
top-notch
3 sets
service.
of 10. Now I just did 1 set of 6 and
Your
I'm
turn.
out of here. Yeah.
Your turn.
Maybe honestly, maybe he was thinking like we could alternate. Could
Yeah,
that
he
have
didn't
been?
say that if that's what he meant, but he just wanted to know how many more sets.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know enough about gym etiquette to know if that seems wild to me though.
Yeah. So that was my first for that. I didn't love that.
Has that ever happened to you?
Never.
Really?
No.
Like when you see somebody using the machine you want to use, you either just were like, well, I guess I'm not doing that today, or you find something else to do or get water or something.
Wait, hold on. You guys hear that real quick?
What? What's going on?
Perfect.
Yes, Rachel, you
Good
nailed
job,
it.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a couple more
Do it
times.
a few more
Come on.
times. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
You
What's
know
that noise for?
You know the sound if you've listened before, and if you don't, then you at least know what an air horn sounds like.
That's right.
News sponsor alert.
Yes.
Coming to you straight from SLC, which is known as Salt Lake City, or SLV, servicing the whole valley.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Signature Pest Control.
Signature Pest Control. What's that?
Well, sounds top notch if you ask me.
It is a top notch. It's a ghosty owned pest control business that serves all over SLV. We like SLV?
You down with SLV?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with SLV?
PEST control.
Yeah.
Pest control.
You down with SLV? No bugs for me. You down with SLV?
No bugs for thee.
Good. That's what they asked.
New King James style, boy. Hey, they're a Christian family owned company operated for 30 plus years of experience.
Yeah.
Wow. Treating the Salt Lake Valley and surrounding areas. And they're wonderful. Christopher is a ghosty himself that listens. He and his dad have been running this business for a long time. We both have pest control that happens at our house. We don't have signature pest control because we're not SLVers. But it makes a big difference, I think, in my eyes. At first I had been using a national pest control company. They were fine. We did okay with them. And honestly, I felt like I don't even know if these guys are making a difference. And so I stopped using pest control for 6 months. And then I was like, nope, we need pest control because I'm annoyed with all the bugs, all the flies.
You're being pestered.
They call them pests for a reason. All the mosquitoes. We had these like wild spider things in our basement.
Oh, jumping spiders.
So then we got pest control again, but we used a local pest control company.
You down with SLV?
Yeah.
Shop local, please.
Shop local, please. We use a local company, and it's way better experience. So if you are in the Salt Lake Valley region and you need pest control, consider switching to Signature Pest Control today. They are offering some awesome things if you say you're a ghostie, they will offer these things to you. First is 50% off the initial service for service plans.
That's nice. Might as well.
And then the other one is if you want to just do a one-time treatment, 25% off of that. They're looking to have customers for life though. So, commit to them. We use our pest control once every quarter. It's a huge blessing to us. We don't have mice in our house anymore. We don't have mosquitoes in the summer. We don't have, any issues. Kids can play freely. It's totally worth it. It's a great investment. So
For what it's worth, no wild animals near our houses either.
that's right. So they have a website. It's called signaturepestpro.com, signaturepestpro.com. And I'll go ahead and give you their phone number. You got a pen, Jake?
Got a pin right here.
801-347-5272.
And this can keep jaguars and lions away as well?
I believe so.
Great.
So They will do it all. So signaturepestpro.com. Check them out. If you don't know, if you're not in SLV, but you know somebody who is, please encourage them. Go transition over to the Signature Pest Pro pros, right?
Signaturepestpro.com.
Come on.
I am starting to go to the gym enough where like content ideas are starting to like sprinkle in my head.
Sure.
Like that, where like someone's using your machine. Like, I mean, that's an easy one. Like the 5 types of waiting for your machine.
Yeah.
And there's people who go right up and ask them.
Yep.
I am more of like the...
Yes. Like you have an angle where you can see their arm, but not, their entire body. It's like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
You done? Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I just walked up.
Good timing.
That's crazy.
I just got to the gym.
Yeah.
I just got my membership this morning.
How do you use this one again? Oh, okay. Got it.
I'll figure it out. Go,
Yeah.
run along.
Run along.
Stone to machine flies into this lurk.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm the lurker.
Yeah.
I'm about done.
Yeah, I'm like I don't need a certain order, so I'm just like I guess I'll come back to that. And every once in a while, it's like, let's be honest, a decent amount of the time, it's like, well, it's still in use, so I'm just gonna be done.
I already did 2 shoulder
I'm
workouts.
good. Yeah, I guess I don't need a bench today.
Rachel is looking for any reason not to do every exercise.
I am. It's so bad.
That guy looked kind of sweaty doing it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go
I would
home.
use that.
Oh, that guy's creepy. Yeah. whatever.
Yeah, that guy's weird. He's staring at my husband doing abs. All right.
Yeah, dude. Did you feel like it was a power move or was it like socially awkward move?
I don't know. I don't think it would.
Like, was he looking at you?
Sometimes, I mean, he wasn't just like staring at me. You know, it wasn't like extremely socially awkward, but it was just like he's in my vicinity and he's not just getting on his phone. I think it was more like it's busy. He's staking his claim. He's like, I'm not going to let anything get between me and this ab machine unless it's this guy I've already talked to.
Okay.
He's the only one allowed.
I guess, yeah, in the context of it's busy, that makes it feel a little bit less crazy because, like,
He just didn't want to get too far away from it.
then it's not like this obvious, like, it's just me and this guy. Like, because then if I'm like somebody that's 4 machines down just working out, I'm like, what's going on over there? But if there's 20 people there, working out or 50 people, it's like, okay.
I just thought of this. He in a way, he did me a favor. Let's say he was like, oh, 3 sets? Okay, I'll come back. I'll just use it after you. And then I'm done with my 3 sets and I can't find him. As a people pleaser, I might have been like, geez, I might like stay here until I see him again so he can have dibs.
Would you really?
Maybe.
I guess 'cause it's so busy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He saved me from having to make that tough decision.
Good
Yeah,
silver
thank you.
lining.
I don't know. He wanted it. That's the first thing that happened yesterday.
Okay.
That was unique. The second thing that happened, Rachel, I know you would have hated this. It's hard to explain why this is like so weird and cringy. But I saw there were a couple, a guy and girl together, and they're dressing the part. They're just dressing the part.
Dressing the part of together or dressing the part of the gym?
A couple who lifts together is stronger together.
Okay.
I've actually never seen that before, but that makes sense.
But they're like dressing.
Like she's got a matching workout set.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's got sweatpants and a tank on.
Oh.
You know what
So
I mean?
he's trying to sweat.
What kind of tank we talking?
Skinny, like a kind of whale's tail.
You used to say Gold's Gym on it. Like,
Yeah.
but it's kind of faded away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
College age. And I'm not speculating too much on the Bluetooth technology these days, but it would appear that one phone is going to both set of Beats headphones. They each have wireless headphones on, and I think they're listening to the same music. And the reason I know this is because the way they were publicly dancing in front of everyone. It was bad.
Really?
And now they're not doing a TikTok Jack Mahomes
No,
dance.
they're not Jack Mahomes in it. They're not jacking it.
They're not jacking it. It's not like they're, full gritty in front of the dumbbell set or anything. But what they are doing, I will demonstrate. It was so bad.
you're gonna demonstrate.
And I saw multiple
All right.
iterations of it. I was like, I went to the dumbbells and I saw it once and I thought, dear God.
So it was like consistent.
And then I'm doing like back stuff for 15 minutes. I come back, new songs on.
Okay.
I know they're loving this one
Yeah.
too. It was the worst. I should have practiced, but Rachel, when does it cut off my head?
You're good.
Really?
Yep.
All right. So
Perfect.
I'm gonna say what's important is his lips are like this.
No. Oh, hey, yo, ho.
So he's doing that for a little bit, and then there's some of like
No. Yeah. Oh, just grooving.
Oh my gosh.
Just like
Wait, is she also?
weird, subtle moves like that just seem like you have to be begging for attention, and brother, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Because I can't stop staring at this. So that was point number 2, something I've never encountered in the gym.
Wait, can I ask, did
Yeah.
you say where they are exactly in the gym?
They're by the mirrors, like by the dumbbells.
I see.
Were they watching themselves?
No, they were kind of looking at each other dancing, sometimes watching themselves.
Interesting.
It was wild. I didn't like it. But it's fine. They're not hurting anybody. They're just having fun dancing. They're a young
grooving.
couple. It's fine.
But it sounds like it wasn't just like, oh, we're just like excited about this one song.
Yeah, because Rachel and I work out all the time together now. And we joke, we goof.
Yeah.
But this was like very performative goofing. Quick sidebar. When Rachel and I first started working out together, when summer started a month or so ago, it originally, whatever workout I was doing, Rachel would do with me. That is no longer taking place. But one thing we found out is interesting. You know, like I'm doing bench press. Okay, we'll take a lot of weight off. Rachel's doing a lot less. Okay, I'm doing this. Take weight off for Rachel. When it comes to the shoulders, the old lass can keep up.
The lass. You said lass.
The old lass.
The old lass.
The old lass.
The old lass ain't too
That
bad.
old lass can keep up.
She's got some shoulders.
You got some
on her.
shoulders. Yeah, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we originally we were like, is this from setting just like 10,000 times in your
Because
life? Are your shoulders really
It's
strong?
not every shoulder workout, but it was
Just like above.
the one that's like, yeah, your arms are up for a long time. Shoulder press? Is that
I
what
was
that
only
is?
doing like 5 pounds more than Rachel.
Which is crazy because you have big shoulders.
Thank you.
Traps.
Now-
Not traps? Like these things.
Oh.
You've always had this
Yeah, that's
thing.
traps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
He's always looked like friggin' like Fantastic Four, that guy. Like the super strong guy. Friggin'
So anyway,
Incredible Hulk over here.
that was just kind of a fun fact.
Interesting though.
Back to the third thing, and this one's my bad.
Do you know it?
I made a boo-boo. No, this is so embarrassing. This is so bad. Kind of. All right, so I like to do abs pretty often. One of my favorite machines is like the decline crunch, decline bench or whatever. So your legs are kind of tangled in this thing.
That's what I thought you were doing the first time. I
And
think.
you're like, I like to put on like the maximum angle. I mean, you're a bat sleeping almost. You're almost like, you're pretty upside down because I think it's a better workout. And so if you imagine your head's like almost at the ground and you're doing like a really like difficult sit up, I want to make sure I'm not like using my arms to like pull myself up. You know, I'm trying to like do it with the right form. And so, and I also don't have my phone on the ground. So, you know, I don't want it in my pocket. So this is all the context. This is my reasoning going into why I usually just keep my phone in my hand.
Okay.
And I put my arms over my chest. Okay.
Okay.
Because that it's just like, I don't want to like be swinging my arms. So it's just like, this is easy. And then I do like elbows to knees. That's how I've always done it. Nothing been an issue. And I kid you not, right as like 2 girls, you know, like as I'm coming up, these like girls are coming over, just, you know, the type, nothing but, you know, athleisure and not a ton of it, but just like walking by as I'm doing my sit-ups. We've all seen this happen before. I press my flashlight.
Oh.
No.
So
No.
by the time I realize it, it looked like mid sit up. I'm just like, let me get a quick shot of this.
The paparazzi. No.
See if they notice.
Oh my God.
Notice real quick. 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, just pan around. Oh man.
Only reason I saw it is because when you look up, you look into the mirror.
And you're like, no.
I'm leaving. I'm going back to Brookridge. I'm no longer working out here. I can't show my face in here anymore.
Like I need to call my wife. Yeah, like
And I'm like, how the perfect storm happened.
That is hilarious.
How could you even like plan
that is so funny.
like my flashlight, just like pushing it in? Because your phone does that sometimes. You're like, I didn't press
And
the
you-
flashlight.
yeah. And that button of yours you picked to be a flashlight.
I don't think it was the
Oh.
action. Oh, maybe it was the action button.
I bet it was.
Wait,
I
what
bet
is
you're
it?
right. I was thinking it was like I have it on my home screen, like
Right.
a widget for the flashlight.
So do I.
But the iPhone 15 and 16, you get a new button, and you can make this action button anything. Maybe that was it.
100%. Gotta be.
For sure you were squeezing it.
Also, since Rachel's here, I can not commiserate. I can relate. Like, That's the most Jake thing ever, to just hold his phone in his hand.
Yes,
right.
I was thinking that.
Like put it on the ground. Like
I don't know why I don't.
Like that's so Jake to like holding his phone there.
It really is.
Like,
what is it? I'm so spread out at the gym. I've got this. I've
Big
got my
jug.
sweatshirt that I've taken off. I've got my phone. I probably have my AirPods case if I brought them.
Yep.
I'm spread out. Jake is compact.
Yeah, I'm compact. I'm not, no.
You're trying not to be
footprint.
in anyone's way.
I'm in no one's
so
way.
Good, dude. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
I don't even take my AirPods case in, so I don't have to go to the locker room.
You're anti-locker room.
Yeah, since the incident.
Ever since the locker incident.
How a locker works is you pick something that's memorable to you.
So you never shower there?
No,
Okay, I'm
not like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a shower
Yeah.
guy. So I'll shower before, after,
Just hop in the
in
pool.
between. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that was the trifecta at Lifetime.
Can you point out those girls to me next time we go?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, can I just see the picture on your phone?
Jake, the answer is I don't even remember what they look like.
No.
Yeah. No. Honestly, I didn't even get a good look at him.
This is going to be like a Seinfeld episode where like they see me pointing to them next time, and now they're like, no, he's pointing at us. What's
This
he
pervert,
doing?
I knew it. Like, yeah.
And it ends up being Smiley's granddaughter.
Smiley, yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Hey,
Smiley.
Smiley. Yeah, it is Smiley's daughter. What if?
Wow. That is Seinfeld. You're right. I got tips from a guy who said he was turning 80 years old next week at the gym.
Oh.
Really?
And honestly, the guy looked like he was 65. So I was like, I'll take tips from you, bro.
Right.
It was also like, this might have been like life-changing advice for me. Like I've talked to you about how like I've had this like tendonitis stuff. Out of nowhere, he was like, hey, the way you're curling, he's like, eventually like that's going to hurt your tendons and you're going to get tendonitis. And I was like, I already am getting tendonitis. And so he's like, yeah, don't go all the way down when you curl. Just like keep it up here. You heard that? Mm-hmm. Is that common knowledge?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But man, I was like, okay. So I was curling and I was standing up. And so I was like curling.
Interesting.
Bring it all the way down. Thinking like that was more.
I thought that was a good workout. It's when your like muscles completely spread out.
Dude, but I'll tell you right here doing this, you feel it way more.
You got to go down in weight probably too, right?
I was curling 40s and today I curled 20s. And like I was like, oh, like I was starting to feel like freaking the Incredible Hulk.
All right, that's good to know.
So
Curls
I
never
think
go all
there's
the
a
way
couple
down.
like that. Like, I don't know if this is right. People are going to say it's not, but something about time under tension. I think that's the tension part is like
okay.
there. So then if you're in the tension part, you're getting the best workout.
Interesting. Yeah. He said hammer curls, which are like straight up and
those.
down. Hammer curls, you can go down all
Okay.
the way. But bicep curls or whatever you want to call those, he's like, don't do that.
All right.
And I mean, this guy,
Thanks,
wasn't,
old man.
it wasn't like he was on steroids or anything, but it was like, this guy's a fit man for
Yeah.
turning 80 next week. His name is Bob. Shout out Bob.
Big Bobby.
So
That's great. I'll look into that.
she's still thinking about the flashlight.
I'll have to film that.
That is so Jake.
So much.
All that is so Jake. Like,
How
I
does the
just love
flashlight
that.
go off when they walk by?
okay. And also like, yeah, the fact that you like have it set up. Like, do you have a setup for this button?
Flashlight also.
Okay.
I think,
that the common?
I think you thought that I had a good idea of making it the flashlight and you made it yours too.
Oh, this is great. This will never backfire. Great. Yeah. It was a wild day in the gym. I haven't had anything like interesting really happen to me in the gym in 2 months, and then just all in one day yesterday. It's 5 p.m. A lot can happen at rush hour.
Yeah, really. That is funny, dude. It's
Saw a
interesting-
guy today who I was on his podcast in 2019.
Really? At the gym?
Yep.
Who? Like
Paul.
what podcast was that?
Paul's podcast.
Paul's Pod?
Paul's pod.
Polly
Sorry,
Pod?
what were you going to say? I
Polly
have nothing
podcasting?
interesting.
Well, I want to know what the podcast is about now.
He's a motivational speaker. He has a podcast and like a brand called Fundamism. Pretty sure is what it's called. I was on there back in the day.
Wow.
Yep.
Is he still doing it?
I know he's speaking. I don't know like if his podcast is still going or
Okay.
not, but
Cool.
yep.
I don't know if I was going to say much else with that. I have this written down. I have a few like random questions, random thoughts here. One of them is, how often are there tears at your house? Because I bet even if you guys cried every single day, we would beat you by 20 times.
Yes.
You know, like
It's in every single house. Every house has it.
every house has, like, I mean, I just experienced somebody crying all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was in your driveway for 15 minutes this morning and I experienced it.
Really?
Yep.
Who was it?
Rosie. Actually, it was almost everybody at one point
Yeah.
when I was leaving.
It's wild. Oh, because you were leaving.
But that wasn't the reason.
Oh, was
it
it?
was like, okay, I'll leave.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
happened?
Something about some frozen grapes, I think.
Okay. That's
And
that's
then
real.
something
Yeah.
of Rosie's snapped off or something. I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah. She's definitely like the worst, like the most or Henry obviously too can be. So yeah, whatever. And then every once in a while, Bo, and then Hattie's doesn't really cry anymore. But yeah, just all the time. I experience tears all the time. Like it's just wild. And I'm just like, what's going on in Jake and Rachel's house that's just very rare at our house? You know, like
Yeah.
or what, whatever it is. Like or my parents' house. Like what are they doing,
Yeah, what's happening there that's not happening in other households?
my parents DVR more than I like in a day than I DVR in a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever.
What do we do more than most people?
What do we do?
Goof.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
yes. We're laughing quite a bit.
Just
I am,
goofy
at least.
Laughing.
I don't know. It's just the tears, man. It's just wild. There's tears, but it's always like, I know we're gonna get over this.
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
quick tears.
Yeah. But man, it's one of those things where like I think if someone didn't understand that it happens all the time, they'd be like, oh my gosh, this is chaos.
Yeah, I bet.
This is wild.
Yes.
But
Actually, working in the elementary last year reminded me like how quickly tears come in kids.
yeah,
Just like or like they feel bad, instantly tears
Mm-hmm.
over nothing. They just like almost can't control it.
man, yeah. And the ones that they're like truly sad, it's so hard to see. Like it's one thing if it's like, I know you're Henry, you're crying because you want food and you're whatever. Just stop. Or like
Yes.
Bo, you're not really crying. There's no tears, but like when it's like they're embarrassed or they're like,
Yes.
it's like, oh my gosh, I hate this.
Yeah.
So you feel so bad for them. So
And then you say, it's not that big of a deal. Don't be embarrassed. Have some perspective.
it's like let me get some scissors and
You're
cut off your
3.
embarrassment. Yeah. Yeah.
They're frozen grapes. Chill.
You'll be fine. There's more in the freezer.
Yeah. I eat meat and I don't care who knows.
I eat meat and I don't care who knows. You're the third horseman.
I eat meat and I don't care who knows.
That's right.
3 for 3.
I have a mom. I have a dad. They eat meat and they don't care who knows.
What was this character?
Rachel,
Who are you?
Rachel likes it a lot.
Who are you?
I'm Donnie.
Are you smelling gas? What's happening to you?
No, I'm
You about to
just-
pass out.
No, I'm being honest about my meat consumption.
It looks like you're woozy. I have a mom and a dad.
I have two sisters, a lot of friends. They eat meat. They don't care who knows.
Rachel, you made some Good Ranchers meat this week.
I did. I did. I made some Greek chicken.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was great. Put it in a little rice bowl with some veggies. It was delicious.
And it was delicious. See, that's the part that I heard. Oh, geez, here he comes in. It was delicious. The Greeks.
Those Greeks, they're pretty good. Only when they're in America, though.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm just laughing because Rachel thinks it's so
Rachel
funny.
loves it. Laugh of the week. Brad's guy.
I don't know what emotion he's feeling.
I'm just being myself. I'm not feeling anything. Yeah, Jake's got it. Working out in
Hey,
the gym.
you need some protein so you can dance in the gym? Get Good Ranchers. And get one for your lady as well. You subscribe to any box? Get another box for life. That's what's up. Do some sit-ups. Talk about it.
Pasture-raised American meat. No antibiotics or added hormones. It's humanely raised. 100% wild-caught seafood. You're supporting American farmers. You can get a discount today. Promo code GRKC.
That's right.
GoodRanchers.com.
You're supporting Americans when you do this.
Yours is bright.
That's how I do it. I like it to be illuminated. All right. So, hey, go to goodranchers.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's on me.
It's GoodRanchers.com. American meat delivered. Check them out.
Should we do blanks of the week?
Please.
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 Yes, please.
Please.
Yeah, let's do them. Blanks of the week. Let's start with a good old win of the week.
Win of the week. Rachel, do you want to start us off? What's your win of the week?
Sure. These summer fruits
Dang,
are the
Rachel.
best.
Yeah.
Yes, talk more.
Nectarines, both types of peaches, but right here I think it's the Rainier.
About that.
And
cherries.
Peaches?
Cherries.
cherries.
Ooh,
My bad.
take a point away.
Yes. Well, throw peaches in there because they're in season. They're great. And watermelon. It's the best fruit lineup of the year.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, we've been
I
eating
do
a lot
love
of-
citrus in December, but this beats it.
Citrus is popular in December.
I think citrus is in. At least that's like when my parents get a box of fruit from the FFA.
Okay.
It's like grapefruit, oranges.
Yeah,
And that's all I can think of. It's great.
that's citrus though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nectarines are so good. Costco, they're in season right now. They're good.
Oh, they're
Nectarine,
good.
a slippery fruit. Maybe the most slippery fruit.
What? But
Yeah.
the outside of it's not slippery, is it?
Oh, yeah.
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 If they
it's
get
slippery.
juicy.
Oh, I'm thinking of peaches.
Yeah. Peaches are
Peaches got a little grip on them, like
Yeah.
a basketball.
Nectarines don't have that.
Smooth.
smooth.
Plums, dude,
Slippery.
Good.
so good though.
Good.
And like, see, this is the season for plums, I think.
I believe so.
Good win.
And like berries in ice cream right now. I think berries are
Berries
pretty
and
in.
cream.
Blackberry. Oh, it's good.
I
That's
mean, is there really any fruit that you can go wrong with?
Tomato.
Okay.
it. Oh yeah, the technically fruits.
Yeah. All right. Phone while you're doing crunches. What's
Get on
okay?
out of this.
Like a sweet fruit. Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes banana. Like
okay.
I don't like banana flavoring.
Okay. Yeah,
It's not a juicy fruit, I guess.
that's fair.
It's not. Banana's a little weird.
Yeah,
So
it's like
basic.
the only non-juicy fruit that I can think of.
Fruit are so acidic. What's with the banana?
Yeah. Man, what about some cantaloupe? Let's talk about fruit for a long time.
Yeah.
throw salt on
cantaloupe's
yours?
good.
I have.
Yeah.
Not consistently, but it does work. Same with watermelon. You
Yep.
do that?
Delicious.
I was doing that now.
Have you had like a watermelon salad? Where it's like
Tell me more.
watermelon, feta, mint.
No, I don't think
They're
so.
pretty good.
We're into that. Those beans that you like.
Dense bean salad.
Dense beans.
So good.
Yeah, we're
So
into that
easy
right
too.
now. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta make one of those again.
Dense bean salad. Shout out DBS. My win of the week is. Oh, I talked about Dodge Sponge. That was a win of the week. It was so fun, and it was like Bo's idea. Like it was like he had like a point system. He's like, if you hit me, you get a point. If you don't hit me, I get a point. He's like trying to like explain like, do you understand?
All right.
Got it. If you hit me, I get a point.
Tell me if you need me to slow down,
Yeah.
Dad.
And we play to 10 points. I'm like, got it. Okay,
Got that,
sounds
cowboy
good.
coach?
Yeah. Got it. And then I also mentioned this, but a little bit. I really enjoyed my time connecting with Link the other day at this party. It was one of those times where it was like I wasn't even expecting to see Link, and we just hung out and talked for a while. And he's cool. And so another win of the week was just connecting with a friend that you weren't expecting to connect with.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is
So
nice.
shout out Link.
My win of the week is I'll go with this Friday, like at 5 p.m. I see this like DM on Friday Pickleball's account, and it's a guy like who has like a customer service thing, and so I kind of just like proofread it. I'm like, I'm just gonna like pass this along to our support team, Scott and his wife.
Yeah.
And then as I read it more, it's like, oh, this guy he bought a paddle, he bought 2 Fevers yesterday, and he's wondering if we can expedite the shipping to have them tomorrow. I'm like, whoa, that's some expedited shipping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, tell him I don't think it's gonna happen or whatever. But for whatever reason, I end up clicking on his profile. Like, oh, this guy's in Kansas City. Hey,
Oh,
you know what? This normally wouldn't do this, but I have a chance to like make a memory for this guy and hopefully like really like make his day and make his weekend. And so I was like, you know what? Let's make it work. And so met up with him in downtown Kansas City that night, did a little deal in the parking lot, talked to him for like 15 minutes and
that's awesome.
like sent him on his way. So yeah, just gave him 2 paddles for free. And even though he's got 2 more coming. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so it was fun. Yeah. I just happened to have a couple extra Fevers. So just gave
That's
it to him.
sweet. Yeah.
So hopefully he like is thankful.
Was he? Yeah. Did he seem like floored by the idea?
Yeah, honestly, I think it wasn't until like we were almost done talking. He thought I was giving him the paddles like that he ordered. And then I was like, oh no, our fulfillment center is like in Dallas. Like they're still coming to you.
Right.
These are just like bonus paddles. So
Yeah.
do whatever you want. So it was fun.
That is cool. Yeah. And what a random, like, good for you for clicking on the guy's profile,
Yeah, it
you
really
know?
worked out. So that was fun.
What did he? Was it like for a birthday part or birthday or something?
He was playing at his first pickleball tournament the next morning.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
you'll see him around.
Oh, I'll see him around. Yeah, I got his number.
If he ever gets to your level.
Yeah, Corbin.
Shout out Corbin.
Corb's on the cob.
How about we do laugh of the week next?
Laugh of the week. Rachel?
Mine is Veronica on Instagram. She was on tires.
Yep.
Every time she posts something, I laugh out loud. Like
Really?
it's someone that I like when she pops up on Instagram. I just love it. I know I'm gonna love it. I like it before I even watch it. I don't know what it is about her, but she's so funny. So that.
Veronica.
And now laugh of the week is also Jake with the flashlight.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You laughed hard at that.
I did.
You also had like a
Ladies.
real red face at the beginning. Like you were embarrassed for him, I think.
Yes, I was.
That was so good.
That's why I shaved my mustache. It can't be seen in there.
Yeah. Did you have the mustache at the time?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
Okay.
That would have been worse.
I'm so like not into the pop, like whatever. What's the girl's name? She's an Olsen sister.
Tate McRae.
Tate McRae.
She is?
No, Rachel.
Okay.
It's a joke.
We're joking around.
You know what I'm talking about? There's Elizabeth Olsen. Is that her name?
I don't know. Mary
You
Kate
don't
and
know
Ashley?
There is an Elizabeth Olsen.
Is she not an Olsen twin or Olsen sister?
I think a sister, actually. I think you're right.
Oh, really?
I just assumed her last name's
think
Olsen.
you're
She looks
right.
just like the other ones.
Oh, really?
But she's like really famous right now.
Yeah.
I got no idea. I know Mary Kate and Ashley, and that's it.
Okay, good. You're making me feel better about this.
She might be in one of the Avengers things.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Okay.
she did a movie one time.
We're doing great here. Timon would be like rolling over in his grave right now.
Check my letterbox, guys.
I don't know. I guess I assume this is what I assume to know about her. I think she's an Olsen sister, and I think maybe she's in like a popular HBO show or something. So I just thought you guys would know more than I do. I think that Veronica looks like that girl, Elizabeth Olsen, and so I don't know enough about Elizabeth Olsen. So I was like, is that Elizabeth Olsen? I just don't know that much about
They
her.
do look similar.
Thank
I think we're thinking of the same person now.
Yeah.
Yes, Elizabeth Olsen is the younger sister of the famous twins, Mary Kate and Ashley.
What's she famous for?
She's the youngest sister of the famous twins, Mary Kate and Ashley, is what I'm seeing here.
What
Let me
shows?
see.
What movies?
American actress, first gained recognition for her work in independent films.
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking
How
of?
hard is it, dude?
Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah, there we go.
Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Oh, it's a
Dude.
good one.
I had no idea that was even
It
the
actually
name of
sounds
one.
like you made it up.
Yes.
Fair.
The
But-
Scarcity of Scantron, The Age of Ultron. She was also in Avengers Endgame and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Jeez, I'm glad I'm not known for that. Age 36. That's it.
Oh yeah, I thought she was on HBO. Not seeing anything about HBO shows.
I don't know.
Okay. Elizabeth Olsen, Veronica. Does she look like Veronica? to you?
Wait, that's your laugh of the week?
Rachel's.
Mine.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, go ahead and hate on her.
I thought it was like, all right, Rachel's talking about Veronica. And then you were like, you guys know Elizabeth Olsen, right?
So hilarious.
I forgot. You said that she looks like Veronica.
My laugh of the week is I saw Will Severance at Lifetime the other day, and I had already gone in the cold plunge. He's like, "You want to go in the cold plunge with me?" And you know how much I think it's hilarious when people, aka Jake, that are very competent in a lot of different things, struggle with something. And so I got to watch Will, who's also very competent in a lot of different things, absolutely struggle so much with this cold plunge. Like he's just like dying. Like he's only waist deep. He's just like, I was like, so what time did you guys get here today?
How you
Like,
been, dude?
He's like, I don't know, like 4. I don't know, dude. He's just like struggling so bad, like being such a baby about it, and I just loved it. It was so funny to me. I laughed so hard.
I need to cold plunge like by myself the first couple of times so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to hate it.
Bring your phone.
Have my
Honestly,
phone
I
up.
have shout out Ghosties on Second, the podcast. I listened to it for 3 minutes of one of the times I cold plunged because I was like, I want to have something to like listen to that I don't know anything about yet. Like,
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm interested.
that's the ticker for me.
That's good.
Yeah. So
My laugh of the week comes from a few nights ago. It was, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. We got the lights off for the most part, maybe a lamp. It's a nice vibe in the living room. I got my calf on some pillows, ice in it.
calf on pillows.
And I'm eating, what am I eating?
Watermelon.
I'm eating watermelon. Oh, late night melon.
Okay.
Watching something. and Rachel comes over, and she has made, like, for some reason, just like a homemade gross nachos. Just like sprinkled cheese on some chips.
Yeah, like frat nachos.
Yes, I truly haven't had them since college.
Yes. You microwave it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually embarrassing.
No.
that we're talking about it.
I've
Own
never seen her do this.
Organic chips.
Yeah.
Gluten-free and raw sharp cheddar.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And so she comes over. She just got done making nachos. So first thing she wants to do is come over to the couch and eat the watermelon for some reason. And so she comes over, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that smells awful. The second I said that, with a full mouth of watermelon, she goes, it's nachos! I was like, what? She was like, why was I so mad?
Because you repeated exactly what I said, but so much more offensive.
It was
so
just
good.
unreal. For like 3 seconds, I was like, who are you?
It was. I was so glad that you called me out because I was like, that was mean. Why? What the heck just happened to me?
I'm not normally the one in the house who complains about smells. Like once per month, I'll complain about a smell, and I figured that was allowed.
That's my role.
And I was like, holy cow, those nachos.
I mean,
it's nachos!
I was like, nachos
It's
don't
nachos.
smell bad.
But yeah, she couldn't really talk. But she
Yeah,
was
what was-
screaming it's nachos.
Because
with
the watermelon was in my mouth.
Yeah, yeah. And so it's like not even like just full mouth. It's like
Yes.
like a lot of liquidly full.
It's
Yeah.
nachos. You'll be fine.
I laughed for a long time.
Yeah,
about
she
that.
got so like the most tickled I've ever seen Rachel. Just me making fun of her for how she said that to me. So that was our laugh of the week.
What was so smell? Was it the cheese? You think?
I guess so. Yeah, you said it was organic sharp cheddar. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Gosh, that smelled. And I'm in a watermelon mood. You know, there's not much I want
Which-
added to that vibe.
I think I was kind of jealous because once I saw the watermelon, I was like, that's way better.
Yeah.
Oh, just maybe a little snack. I'll set this down. What's he having?
Okay, is that real though? I want to try Catherine's food before I even try my own most of the time. Like we get ice cream, I'm like, what does yours taste like? She's like, you ordered your own. Why do you need some of mine? I'm like, I want
I
some.
relate. I relate.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I put my chocolate spoon in her vanilla, and she's like, what? No, it's got chocolate everywhere.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Quote of the week.
Quote.
Yeah.
Quote of the week.
Am I starting again?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do my dad's? Or were you going to do it?
That was what I was gonna do. What were
Okay,
you
then I'll do his other one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. My quote of the week is from my dad.
Okay.
And this wording is going to be perfect, but he was like, I was telling him about a decision I have to make. And he's like, Rach, when I go on a run, if I run by a raspberry bush, I can stop and I can pick the raspberries. He's like, I don't have to keep running. It's my life. I can choose to stop and enjoy some raspberries and then I can keep running. So,
Okay.
relating to free will a bit, and
Stop and yeah.
you can stop and pick the raspberries. You
People
can,
Okay.
always talk about smelling the roses. I don't really care about the smell of roses that
Gosh.
much. But the taste of a raspberry,
Yes.
that I'll stop
Yeah.
for.
We need to reframe. Not stop and smell the roses. Stop and pick the raspberries.
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
You kind of worked for your prize a little bit. You just wake up and there are roses around already.
Stop and pick the raspberries.
It's your
That's
life.
good. That's so funny. That's like, I know how to relate to my daughter.
yes.
Listen,
go.
Rich.
So if you see me at your house picking those raspberries in that bush you guys found,
Yeah.
I'm just contemplating something.
I love that.
I'm going to go ahead and follow this up because my quote is also from Steve Coop. Comes this week. We're on the phone with him. And I heard him say, I can't wait to get rid of my bag of maggots.
What?
That might be a unique sentence. Like the first time that sentence has been
Yeah.
said in the history of the English language.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of details. I don't
Oh,
have
you
a lot
don't
of
know.
follow up. Yeah, I don't know. Why does he have a bag of
My
maggots?
mom attempted explaining, and now I can't remember. I do not know why.
I don't know why he has a bag of maggots, but he's excited to get rid of them. It's about that time. The quote is, I can't wait to get rid of my bag
It's
of
time
maggots.
to shed some maggots.
And since he can't wait, there's something that's holding him back from doing it right now.
Yeah. Go do it right now. Oh, I can't do it right now. I got to pick raspberries first. Anyway, that's the quote of the week.
Okay. My quote of the week. I was trying to figure out exactly what quote from this book. I read the book, The Psychology of Money recently. It was fine. I'm not trying to be like, you got to read this book.
Okay.
But there was a lot of good quotes in it. One of them was just talking about the idea of like enough, and like enough is not like just, I don't know, whatever. Enough is so relative, whatever. There's never enough, whatever. But this quote is, growth is driven by compounding, which always takes time. Destruction is driven by single points of failure, which can happen in seconds, and loss of confidence, which can happen in an instant. I'll read it again.
Thank you.
Growth is driven by compounding, which always takes time. Growth is always going to take time. Okay? It's compounding. Destruction is driven by single points of failure, which can happen in seconds, and loss of confidence, which can happen in an instant. So you can,
Yeah, that's good. That applies to a lot of areas.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yep.
Muscle growth.
Correct.
Like a big tree.
Big tree.
One fire. Poof.
You know what money doesn't grow on? Big trees.
A raspberry. Oh.
Stop and plant some trees.
Stop and plant the tree and preserve it. That's great.
Anyway, there's a lot of good quotes from it, but didn't change my life, this book, but I still recommend it.
Change your mood a couple times.
Yeah.
Change your day.
Maybe perplexed at times. Okay. True or false? The reason Anna Buffini she called me the other day and she said, hey, do you know why they call them Main Street Roasters? It's because of horses' manes. True or false?
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not an ad. That's just part of the conversation we're having off the podcast.
Well, as long as we're talking off the pod,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I love Main Street Roasters, and especially how affordable it is with our discount.
Dude, can I be honest? Since we're talking off the pod,
Yeah, Rachel, it's not recording, right? Good. Okay, go ahead.
the red means not recording. I also love it a lot. Yeah. Like I think I drink it not every day, but almost every day. I'd say there's 300, how many days? 365 days in a year.
Non-leap year, yes.
I bet I drink it 364 days a year. So almost every day.
Can I say something to you? Man to man? Friend to friend?
Whatever you say, man, you know I got you.
Neighbor to neighbor?
You know I'll support you.
I think this is a great company to support.
Oh, gosh. Can I get something off my chest real quick since we're just talking? Just,
Go ahead.
just flowing back and forth, free flow.
Man to man.
I feel good when I buy mainstreetroasters.com coffee.
Totally.
It makes me buzz.
Totally. Hey, man to man.
Please.
I wish I had some coffee right here and I could scoop. Oh, I wish this was like a fly swatter ladle and I'd scoop you just a nice cup of Java.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. But it would be kind of gross out of the fly thing.
Hey, man to man.
Please.
Appreciate you saying that.
Thanks, man. Brother to brother?
Yeah. What's up?
I wish I had Main Street Roasters right now. It's 4:47 p.m. But I'd stay up late just to taste a little bit more of that. Those trickling beans into my carafe, you know?
Into what?
My carafe. Rachel's just dying back there.
Craft?
Carafe, dude.
Oh,
You know-
for sure.
Yeah, you do what kind of craft you? Arson crafts?
I do the pee off.
You pee off?
Yeah.
Pee off the
Worst
ledge?
drifts. So, a bunch of flavors.
Yeah. That's right.
Small town Indiana, just good people to support.
Rachel, can I be honest? Neighbor.
Please.
Yeah.
I like you more when you drink Main Street Roasters.
Yeah. Yep.
You're a better neighbor.
People talk about it. It's
I feel
noticeable.
it.
Dennis
feel it.
has told me. He can tell. So
Yeah.
please drink it more.
Oh,
Go to
my God.
mainstreetroasters.com. Use our promo code GRKC. 10% off. They're wonderful. The best coffee around. Support them. Love you guys.
Buzz for beans.
Buzz.
What is the next blank of the week?
Let's do Babe of the Week.
Babe of the week.
All
Rachel, you have a
right.
babe of the week?
Did I hear you say boss babes of the week?
Boss Babes of the
Because
Week.
I've got two.
Oh, okay.
Boss babes of the week.
Okay, let's talk about it.
First boss babe of the week is Caitlin Carroll. Almost said triplet.
Oh.
She's a boss babe because she opened up a hot sculpt and yoga studio in Birmingham.
Okay.
And
Yes.
they actually opened this weekend, and it seems to be going great.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful building, arched doorways. Any girls, it's very
Girls
beautiful.
love arches.
We love arched
Yeah.
doorways. But yeah, they moved down there to do that, and I think that they're following through, and it's really successful, and it's cool
That's
to
awesome.
see her boss babing it. And then my other boss babe is my mom.
Yeah.
Because Joyful Java is going very well. I mentioned that last week, but once again, just really proud of her, and I think
Boss?
she's having fun.
Babes.
Boss babes of the week.
I'm so excited to see Joyful Java this weekend and so excited to go down. It's called Power Collective if you're in Birmingham. Yeah, that's why my sister kind of keep it under wraps a little bit because she was kind of working for a different company and a little bit. But cat's out of the bag. She started her own business down in Birmingham. Went down there to do it. It's open. Yeah, like Rachel said, it looks so nice. They just had their grand opening and they already have so many instructors. Like every single one of the classes has a wait list on it. Like I don't know how do you already have hundreds of girls ready to sign up for this?
Boss babe.
Boss babe. 2 words.
Boss babe.
Boss babe.
That's awesome. My baby of the week is my wife, Catherine. Turns out it's my wife.
Honey's daughter? Pilot's daughter?
Yeah, the pilot's daughter. The pilot's gal?
Little pilot's daughter.
Yeah, Catherine. I feel like, I mean, of course we've always been fun and like tried to joke around and stuff, but it feels like more and more recently we've just been laughing a lot and like taking things less serious. Like even when she's like stressed about something, I'm just like laughing along and then she laughs with me. Like it's like, I just feel like we've been having a lot of fun time. I've just said so many times to her recently, like, I think you're so funny. You're so funny. Like,
thanks for being funny.
Yeah, which is always fun. Yeah, just to have, laugh with your spouses. There's like, we should do a Mount Rushmore, a s'mores of laughters or like laughs, but like laughing with your spouse, like what you guys did with the nachos thing.
Yeah.
That's got to be up there as like, you know, like it's so fun to just laugh, you know, whatever. So, anyway, baby of the week, Catherine.
What was the other really good laugh we've had? Now I'm just already doing it in Australia or something.
The frozen yogurt.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's always when Jake is very flustered.
What? Oh yeah, I know it because it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
What
Rachel
happened?
Loves it. It's not.
It's not even a funny story.
But I want to know.
Basically, we went and got frozen yogurt, and I think maybe Jake got like
we're at like a mall in Australia or something.
Yeah. He got like maybe a sugar-free or like, it actually tasted like yogurt. It wasn't like America's like ice cream frozen yogurt. It was like,
it was like, oh, you could pull this lever and get cottage cheese if you want.
Yes.
And I
like,
thought it was getting cookie dough.
Yes.
Oh, so it was like just like plain yogurt.
So it tasted bad to Jake. And I think he had filled up his bowl pretty full. And then he tried a little scoop of it and didn't like it. And so he like didn't know what to do with the bowl.
This is not that funny.
And just dumped it into like the tray under where you pull the lever. Where like if the drip's going, just dumped it there and was like, let's go. Get
out of here. Go. We're not going to like anything here. Get out of here. Yeah, I just spazzed. I freaked out. I don't know why I freaked, but I did.
There was no discussion. It was, we're out of here.
Stop. Get out.
Rachel was like, why would you not just throw it away? Like, why would you make, like, because my pile was so huge under it. I was like a teenage rascal.
Well, you were thinking like, you know, like a Coke machine and stuff, like the fountains, like you could just pour it in there.
I mean,
so you think the same thing with
it.
ice cream. It's like, no, it'll just like melt down into the bottom.
They'll reuse it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rachel loves that.
I do.
Just get out of here.
This tastes bad. Go.
And so you just started dying laughing immediately?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I was out of there.
And now anytime that he's flustered, we're like, you just frozen yogurt at that.
Yeah. It is fun to just think about different like times where you just died laughing like that.
Yes.
One of Catherine's is watching that video of you at the exploding ball. Like she'll laugh every time. She'll laugh listening to this episode like, right now.
Thanks, Kath.
Yeah.
My baby week is kind of similar. So,
Catherine,
I've been goofing with this girl a lot, you know, like she'll suggest the tiniest change in like a schedule or like the timing of something. And I'll walk up and real softly I'll get in your ear and I say, I didn't know you were a genius. I'll give her a hug. I'm like, oh, you're a genius. I didn't know. So this one night I'm calling her a genius over and over again just because she was like, maybe we leave at 7:15 instead of 7:30. And she follows that up by making cookies for us that night.
Oh.
Now, most people, when the cookies are out on the pan, they might load them up onto a plate. And they might use a spatula.
Yes.
My baby of the week is looking around. Hey, that looks like a spatula. Throws the fly swatter underneath and loads up a couple cookies. And afterwards goes, oh, whoops. Use the fly swatter.
No, you didn't. You didn't accidentally use the fly swatter.
Turns out it's my wife.
Get it. I need to show you how similar it looks.
Is it the fly swatter with like the wired ends, like with the circle thing? Like
she legitimately used the fly swatter to unload cookies from the pan.
Oh man, Catherine would die. Okay.
It's spatula looking for sure. Yeah, don't touch the end.
Yeah, well,
That
now
was the exact one.
it smells like cookies. Rachel, this is so flimsy.
It was right by the cookie sheet. I just killed something.
I love that. There was like flies on it. Like,
Well, get
For
some of these
sure.
old
Gosh,
chocolate
this-
chips off.
yeah. I didn't know we had raisins.
Anyway, well, wow, this is not working.
It's really flimsy tonight. Is your spatula the same color?
No, it's
is
white.
not.
Oh my gosh.
And
That was news.
one of us did eat that cookie.
Oh yeah, was it me or you?
You.
It's
was?
cookies.
She didn't tell me. She was like, "I'm not going to tell you which cookie it was."
But then I let him pick his 2 cookies. So he chose his fate.
Well, it's still your fault.
I would have eaten it.
I mean, but I.
Oh, my bad. Whoops. Sorry.
Also, you just wouldn't have eaten it.
I would have.
You would have?
No.
No, it was pretty gross at the
I
moment.
gotcha. Oh man, that's pretty funny.
I just got a comment on an Instagram reel. This is from the prank we did with Steve Coop, the fake Christmas card.
Comment of the week.
This comment of the week.
Comment of the week.
Let's get into it. Comment of the week. In the moment. This is wild. Steve was my math teacher in high school. I can't believe I came across my math teacher on Instagram reels.
Wait,
And that was posted 6 months ago. That's
What's the
so
name?
funny. Of Bryson Min. Kind of a fun name.
okay, tell me Bryce's last name.
All right, chill. Let me find it. I clicked on notification and went away. So I don't. Let me get back to you.
There's no
Comment
way
of the
of
week,
knowing.
though.
That's awesome. My comment of the week, Rachel, do you have one?
I'm looking.
Okay, my comment of the week is a Spotify comment. Don't always do those, but Spotify comment from episode 448. For whatever reason, she felt very passionate about this. Rachel Martin, all she did is say, "I love jet skiing." She must really love it to comment that. I just was like, if someone
Whoa, you guys talk about jet skiing?
if someone goes to Spotify to comment, "I love jet skiing," she really loves it. So I want to give
That's
her
a great point.
I want to give her credit for thank you for the comment. Thank you for letting us know that. I enjoy jet skiing.
Yeah.
Jake?
I'm with you, though.
Yeah.
I love jet skiing.
Yeah.
I get it.
I
That
can't
is
wait.
funny.
She's going to listen to Monday's episode and be like, "The friend with jet skis, I totally get it."
We're talking about jet skiing again.
Yeah.
Good comment.
Shout out Rachel.
Okay, my comment of the week was a DM to me from
Okay.
Kim Sadawasser. And she said, "Rachel, I'm the proud new owner of a Joyful Java mug. My brother-in-law had to drive from Des Moines to Waverly for work today, so I told him to stop at your mom's shop. He stopped in for lunch, and then he got a mug for me. Ha! He didn't want to fangirl, but thought you might have helped him today. He's a construction worker. Told me lunch was good, but he was thoroughly impressed with the building renovation."
All right. They do it right, Dyke. Yeah.
They
Jet
do.
blue color.
And I remember him. It was the only mug we sold that day, I think.
That is fun. We should get a Ghostrunners bingo thing of Joyful Java mug, Main Street Roaster sticker,
that's
all
fun.
these different things that you can do. Go take a picture.
Gulf Shore sand.
Gulf Shore sand.
Power
Easier if you-
Collective workout.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, exactly. Stratford Bucky's,
Yeah.
or
that's
whatever,
good.
all these different things.
Drive by Michael Jackson.
What if, dude? Maybe that's just the free space in the middle for anybody that's born
Free space.
before 2007.
Do you know that Rachel thinks she drives by Taylor Swift a lot?
See?
Yeah.
What's so crazy?
Anytime Rachel
Black
is
Suburban.
on the road and there's a Suburban with tinted windows, she's like, that might be Taylor Swift.
I love that,
It
Rachel.
could be.
It could be.
If it's football season. Yes.
There's a decent chance that you have driven past her. Yeah. That's good.
I like the Ghostrunners bingo though.
Yeah. Somebody give us
Selfie with Janelle Vignal.
some suggestions. Yeah. What else? Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
Cassie's Dairy Queen.
Cassie's
Cassie's Dairy
Wizard.
Queen. Yeah. Shout out. So that'd be fun. Yeah. Good Ranchers something. I don't know. Obviously you can order Good Ranchers, but could you go to Good Ranchers HQ or something like
Yeah.
that? Make all these different, take a picture outside of Kanakuk or something like that. You get it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good blanks, guys. Good blanks.
Good blanks.
Anything else on your guys' hearts or minds or souls?
Thinking about nectarines, man.
Yeah.
Um,
It's okay if not.
I'll just say this. Just a quick parenting tip for anybody out there. Feeding your baby his or her bottle while changing them into their pajamas is a life hack.
Two at the same time.
Two at the same time. because a lot of times when you wake up the kid from their nap, if they need a bottle, when they know they need a bottle, they're ready for the bottle. And so when you're trying to change them without the bottle, they're crying. Also, it takes time to feed them the bottle. Hey, yeah, more efficient that way.
Habit stacking.
So exactly.
Teaching
That's what
them
Henry was
young.
saying. Henry goes, habit stacking? So, Henry's awesome. He's so cute. So
He is cute.
anyway, I just had that written down. Also, The Equalizer. I think I talked about that already, but enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you're a dude out there that just wants to watch like a dude movie, or a girl who wants to watch a dude movie,
Maybe I will.
it's just a fun, crank it up and like, listen to some gunshots go off kind of thing.
What
And
have
he's
I
like-
watched recently?
Denzel's just a good guy. Like, yeah. Also, I watched Now You See Me. You ever see that movie?
Of course, I'm a magician, future magician.
What do you think of Now You See Me, dude? Have you seen it,
Yeah, it's
Rachel?
just like a.
I don't think so.
It's like a easy, fun, like just like movie. You
Yeah.
know, like don't take it too seriously,
Right.
and then it's a good movie.
I
It's not
know.
Shawshank Redemption.
It still has Morgan Freeman either way.
Good point.
Um,
Red.
I watched it and I was like, I can't tell if this movie is fine, pretty awesome, or like really bad. Like like the story, I was like, I don't really truly even get everything happening in this story.
Mark Ruffalo.
It's also, so cheesy at times, but it's also just like so cool. Like magic,
Whoa,
whatever.
you stole the money from the bank account?
Yeah.
That's a crazy magic trick.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter that it's not real.
And the cast is awesome. Like
It is a good cast.
Great cast. And anyway, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure or just a pleasure that I watched it.
I think if you go with low expectations, that's a fun movie.
I'd seen it before. Catherine and I saw it in theaters back at Keokuk. So I remember being like, yeah, it's not going to blow me away, but it was like, yeah, it's a fun, innocent little movie kind of thing.
You ever seen Now You See Me Too?
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
How is it?
I don't remember if I've seen it or not. If I have, it's just been once.
Yeah. That's one that I'm like, surely it went downhill from there.
Surely.
Equalizer 2 and 3, just fine though.
This week I watched a new documentary on Netflix about the poop cruise.
Okay. Do you know
Did you-
about
Do you remember when this happened? Try to guess when it happened. Do you remember the poop cruise?
Yeah, I remember exactly when it happened. Well, I don't remember exactly when it happened. But do you know the fun fact about?
No.
That released to us?
Your Michael Jackson was on it.
I don't think so. Catherine went on the poop cruise ship.
I think this does sound familiar.
Post poop cruise.
Yeah.
For the K Life conference.
That was it? I didn't know that.
I had never heard about it until she got back. She's like, yeah, we were on the poop cruise ship. And I was like, what's that mean?
No way. Because like at the end of the documentary, they say like the ship is still up and running. It has changed names from this to this, from the
Yeah.
Triumph to the, whatever.
I remember they were, like they always do a K Life conference in the middle
Jeez.
of the year. And a lot of times it's like in this rustic cabin in Colorado or in Branson. And Catherine's like, we're going on a cruise this year.
That's why I took the job.
It's like, no wonder they got such a great discount. They were on
Yeah.
a poop cruise.
That's so funny. She's
And of
done
course,
that.
her friend and roommate for the trip, Laura Daniel, she was like, I could smell the poop. I just know I could smell it. Like,
That would be Rachel.
so I just know it's still there. It's still lingering. Okay. But yeah, tell me, I haven't watched the documentary. It's just wild.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. The wildest thing to me was that it happened in 2013. For some reason, I thought this happened 3 years ago. I was
Really?
like, is this COVID? Or it might have been more recent than COVID.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like 2013.
Yeah, no, because the cruise trip was like literally right after we got married in January of 2014. So
Wow, they were like the inaugural flight post poop.
I think they truly were.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, let's test it out on these guys. See if it's clean enough.
They'll be forgiving if it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at first I went into it thinking like, I mean, are they going to make Caribbean look like the bad guy? What are they supposed to do? They didn't have power. And then as it gets into it, it's like they kept failing safety checks. They're like, it's fine. They kept like
really?
sweeping stuff under the rug. Like experts were like, hey, you're going to have a serious problem. They're like, well, not today. We don't.
What's like the cliff notes of like why it was a problem?
Some sort of electrical engine failure to like the highest degree. Like everything's shut down. There's no recovery. There's no, the generator even went out. Like everything is on fire.
So then why was the poop? How'd the poop go everywhere?
So it took them forever to get tugged. They were in the middle of like the Gulf of Mexico. It took forever to get tugged into shore. So, I mean, they were out there 7-10 days. People just can't hold it and the toilets don't work.
Oh,
And so, at first they passed out like
bags.
bags, but then, you got to put the bag somewhere.
Dang.
And it was just hot. So no one's actually living in their room. Everyone's just like out on the balcony, like it's like a homeless encampment. Like everyone's just like using their sheets to have a little privacy. And
Okay.
it just sounded like, Neanderthals.
Did they have some kind of did they sue them? No pun intended.
They talked about that at the end. This one guy was like, I'm going to get a class action going and let all these people sue Caribbean. In Caribbean's, like when you sign up to go on the cruise, they do not guarantee like your safety.
Oh.
Like there's something in their contract that's like, we do not agree. I forget the wording, but like we don't agree to give you a functioning vessel. It's like something like that. It's like, we never said it would work.
Wow.
Since then, they've had to change
Okay.
like how they word their contracts, where now they have to guarantee your safety. But back then, it was in the contract, it was in the agreement that like, yeah, once you sign up to go, you sign up, like anything can happen. So
there was no real repercussion for this.
no, not really. I mean, they took a little bit of a hit. That boat is out of commission for a while.
PR was bad.
They gave everyone a free cruise. And they gave them $500. So
$500? Oh yeah.
person. But nothing like a $100 million class action would have done.
$500 is how much would it have been like enough?
I don't know. I think it was
like, even if they gave me a lot of money, let's say a lot is $5,000, I'd still then be like, well, if it's worth that, then it's probably worth 40. Like I think then I would get a little bit of on my high horse of like $5,000.
You know what?
I could sue them for way more.
I think I do have some PTSD.
Yeah, but $500 is certainly too low.
And a free cruise.
Yeah, I'm sure those people are so excited to get back on a cruise line.
Anyway,
Man.
kind of interesting.
I'm so glad that documentary came out this year and not last year, because my dad would have never gone on the cruise then.
You think?
Yeah.
Hey, get a call from Boise, Idaho. In the show with this?
In the show. Say we're ending with it.
Hey, this is Jake.
Hi, Jake. This is Mary with Pacific Crest Insurance.
Pacific Crest Insurance. I think I use Progressive for all my insurance stuff.
Yes, my agency services your auto policy with them, your business auto policy with them.
This is real.
Oh, great. Can I call you back in like 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
That's pretty hilarious.
We got him. We got him.
That's so funny. Had you ever heard of Pacific Crest before?
No.
Me neither. I thought that was a scam.
I still wonder. Still could be.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
I mean, what's our business auto policy for Bondi Bowls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stopped paying it. You think that's what they're calling about?
Could be.
Do you have to pay for auto insurance if it doesn't move?
They're probably curious what's going on with it.
I'll send them a picture.
It's like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, here we go. She just texted me. Hi, Jake. My name's Mary. Your business auto policy with Progressive canceled for non-payment. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. I'll text back, good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
It can be reinstated with a lapse with a payment of $1,859. Do I have to do that? Nah, right?
I'll
say no thanks. Good, no thanks.
Venmo okay?
Good. I'll Venmo you $0. Thanks.
Venmo okay for $0?
Anyway, all right.
Figure it out.
All right.
Hey, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
People are listening to this on July 9th, probably. But
yeah.
We love you guys. Thanks for listening as always. Support the sponsor. Support the new sponsor.
That's right.
Going on here. Get your pest control done, Utah.
Salt Lake Valley.
Come on. SLC. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you Monday.
Ghostrunners Podcast. Every Monday morning.